Are we on? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Microphone check. Lights. Cameras.
This is swanky. This is lifestyle. This is culture. Welcome to the social center of everything culture. Culture Daily.
And you see, I did this deliberate. That is what DJs do. They just like to cut, like you are just jamming to the music, and then they just cut and they bring another song in. And sometimes they don't like the song. I don't know what to tell them. That's why today we're going to deal with the DJ. The DJ who produced that song. We're going to deal with him this morning on the show. And he's live in the studio. Make some noise for Vyrusky. Question number one: why do you cut the music? That's what we'll be asking him before he even speaks and explains. Listen, that thing here. Oh, DJs,
it makes you the part you want single.
Charlie, the part
as you wait time,
they come down, no, switch.
The part Charlie, they come sing, no, then they just they go something else, Charlie.
Yeah.
And then you say your heart. But you know, when they get the equation, the formula right as well, Charlie, the way they feel light, like you feel light up things, But it's all good though. We'll be jumping into the conversation real quick. But before that, listen, Big Brother Niger season 9 is on and popping on DSTV, exclusive to DSTV and GoTV on 198 and 149. So hurry up. Get connected or reconnected if you've been signed out by just dialing *759# and you are in there. Easy does it, and all the drama. But I keep saying that Big Brother Nigeria is across in every place. In the office, in the house, in the car. Man, it can be difficult at times. But let's move on. Also reminding you that Live Resto Lounge has got something good for you in East Legon, Labaulishi Road. It's a big restaurant that you see Live Resto down the road on your right. You see it, big one. Listen, the food is something else. How about you make a reservation since we're getting into the weekend? Take her out. Stop staring at me like you don't have money. You have money now. Stop it. Take her out now. Hurry. Call 020-133-7766. 020-133-7766. Live Resto Lounge. Eat hot, eat good. And whilst you are that as well, I've got great news for you. So Lancaster University, right? Now, they offer a British degree there because it's the only British university in West Africa. Now, they offer this British degree. Now, if you're offering a degree program there, you can actually get 50% off on your, you can get 50% scholarship there at Lancaster. Easy does it. Just hurry up, apply at admissions@lancaster.edu.gh or just check out the website for more information, lancaster.edu.gh. Hurry up. It's on and popping. There's also a Ghana Niger Food Festival about to happen on the 5th of October. Igo Jomo, are you playing there? You there? I know say you capture the market or Vyrusky.
Not yet.
Okay, all right, cool. So it's on the 5th of October at Good Park. It's at the Accra Mall. For those asking me where is Good Park, it's at the Accra Mall, where the Uber drivers and the Yango drivers and the taxi hailing apps used to park at the top there. Yeah, it's Good Park right at the top there. Stoneboy will be there as well as in Chinchin Band. It's going to be a crazy food festival between Ghana and Nigeria. If you want to book as a vendor, call 0550 600 699. 0550 600 699. It's brought to you by Aspera International. I want us to get the conversation ongoing, but Cowbell's got great news for us as well this morning. That, everybody dreams of success. And I know the man Vyrusky is a very successful DJ. Yeah, he's a wealthy, rich.
Because of small $10,000 you could give me.
Oh, yeah. But when it gets tough, I bet sometimes it does. You need that extra boost to keep you pushing forward. And that's why Cowbell does it for you as well. And then if you need that someone to be there for you, let Cowbell Coffee be there for you as well. It's rich, creamy 3-in-1 blend with great taste and aroma would aid and kickstart your day. Whether you are working out or just creating memories with friends and loved ones, Cowbell Coffee will be there for you. I know I've got a lot to tell you, but Plus FM also has a donation drive coming up. I'll give you the insights into that later on. But Akravaganza is happening as well. You did play Vyrusky are playing. Oh yeah, he's playing. He's playing. I know it. I know it. Listen, look, I know it. He's playing. The guy that make money.
Plenty money.
I'm telling you, cash.
Vyrusky
small
has promised to give us all 20,000 CDs before he leaves.
Oh,
Each
Charlie,
each.
thanks so much.
Oh, I'm
You see the way that they do pledges for church.
He will never come.
Listen, Akravaganza. Were you at the last one?
No, I wasn't. I was in Ghana.
Oh, you
so.
went. Charlie. Hey.
Oh.
International.
International.
Hey, I didn't ask where you were, but he wasn't in town. He wasn't in town.
I bet.
Yeah, he was. Then where you did at that time?
Okay, but I was.
Guess
I was
where?
I could be in Cote d'Ivoire. I mean, that's still not in Ghana, So.
Listen, 21st September, Good Park again, Accra Mall, King Promise EL, Dope Nation, Ketche, Charlie, they're all there, jamming to some good music, old school, meeting new school, Akravaganza surely is back. We've got the man Vyrusky live in the studio. Charlie, welcome to our studio. Yes, like you said, you've been in and around the place, but you don't really enter there.
You have a very, very nice place.
Thank you. And you are blending with the wall as well, so, it's all good though. It's all good. Charlie, Vyrusky, let me ask you this very important question. Okay. I know there are a lot of DJs there, but how do you think you built your brand? I know.
I think I would have to give props to my team. I mean, people don't know this, but I have an amazing team I work with. Like
team?
Yes.
Made
I
up
have like 6 people who are like.
What do they do?
I mean, there's a manager, there's a marketer, there's an accountant, there's an HR person. I mean, it was more like rolling with your friends, then they became like a team. So like your friends became family, then they became like a team. So everything you see as people behind trying to do whatever they are doing. So we have
we can't leave out the skill.
I mean, the skill is very important, but I always say that, I mean, without management or proper coaching, you can have the best skill in the world and you'll just be nothing. So it goes beyond talent. I mean, I know I'm talented, but then beyond the talent, because you can have a talent, and if you are not managed properly, if you just go about doing things anyhow, you won't get to the top.
But so, which point in time did you feel a wake up, a rise in the brand Vyrusky? At which time, which year, what moment, what season, what was happening? Did you feel that no, Charlie? I get some texts and some calls which Charlie it changed.
I think that will be 2015.
What was happening?
I played a concert in Kumasi, the Tigo Unplugged concert. So, I mean, it had all the artists on, like every artist you can think of in Ghana. Shatta Wale, Samini, Stoneboy, everybody was on. And it was in Kumasi Sports Stadium. It was a big stage for me because I used to play for like maybe 100, 200 people in the club. You think you're playing for like a big crowd and all that. So, there was a big challenge. And big ups to the man, Alfred. Alfred was like, put Vyrusky on. And I was like, oh, Alfred.
Wait, where were you playing before that? So I'm doing this profiling.
Yes.
Where were you playing prior to this game?
I mean, I used to play in the clubs. I mean, I was at Club 45. I used to play at Echo Events. And I mean, that had like 1,000, 2,000 people. But I had never faced like 50,000 people in the stadium. So I was like, this thing is going to be difficult. But Alfred was like, I want Vyrusky. And I was like, bro, I know you'll be my party, but cool down small. And it was in Kumasi. It wasn't even in Accra. So, and I think the challenge for me then was I wasn't supposed to play any artist on a bill song. You know how it goes. Like, and every artist was on a bill. So I think that was it. But that, I don't know, that went really, really well. And that's sure. But I tell people I blew up in Kumasi before Accra. So after that, people were talking about me, Vyrusky. Then I started doing a lot of amazing things here.
You used to have your own concert. This campus activation.
Yeah, back with Vyrusky.
Yeah. What happened to it?
Yeah. I mean, there was a little of like, am I supposed to say this? Okay, so something happened with the organizers because I was doing it with High School Click.
Yeah.
And I mean, there was a little misunderstanding because I had built my brand and I wanted to do a campus store.
Okay.
And they already had something they were doing for the high school students. So I was like, let's collaborate and just do this. So I think after that, I mean, he wanted to do it with other DJs. And I didn't go with because I mean, he felt he already had his brand. And I was like, yeah, you had your brand, but it was just something there. But then I came on board and we all made it big and wanted to do something going. So if you're going to do it with another DJ, it doesn't make it special, it doesn't make it unique. So I was just not interested. So when he did that, I was like, just let it go.
Are you going to go back to it?
Yeah, I mean, we've had a conversation this year. I mean, with the same person, and it might come back very, very soon.
Because there was a good connection with the
high school,
the high school, and it was pretty deep.
Yeah.
And I feel that was also one of the things that was amplifying and pushing the brand.
Yeah.
We'll be talking about a lot of things. I have a lot of things in my mind. I'm just trying to list some of them here to capture as many as we can before time is up. And it spans out from relationship to music culture, and the brand Vyrusky and what it stands for. Okay. So you have been engaged with quite a number of. Let me go to your engagement with Echo House and as well as on Tidal Rave, and mind sharing that story as well and how that happened, because it's you two pillars have been working together for a long time, and it's like you're going for Tidal Rave, you're expected to see Vyrusky, not as it's like he's also a talent performing.
So the Tidal Rave dream started when I used to work in Echo House. I mean, Echo House started as a magazine on campus, right? So it was in tech for some years, and they came to Legon. When they came to Legon, I started the team with Julio, Kofi, Ejekum, and all that. So I was working in Echo House like as a commercial manager, like proper commercial. I was the one going out to bring in the money, all those things. And myself, Julio, and Kafui Meister came up with Tidal Rave. So we gave birth to Tidal Rave at Echo House. So I mean, it was like, hey, it was like,
what was the idea initially for what it was supposed to be?
When we're like those days, we used to have beach parties on campus. So the logo,
whole weeks for the whole week.
But then it got cancelled. And I mean, before it got cancelled, we're like, during vacation, we don't have that. So the whole idea was like, let's bring that beach party during vacation when people who don't have boga skills, or people who don't have intentions to do, just be around and you just want to have fun. So that was the whole idea of Tidal Rave from onset. So we just had to do something for vacation. So we gave birth to Tidal Rave, and as an organizer, a DJ coming up, I had the opportunity to play on the platform, because it's like our own as a DJ trying to come up and all that. So I think the first year I didn't really play, because I mean we're still trying to figure out things. So the second year it was me and a couple of DJs. The third year it was a Vyrusky show. I don't know how that happened, because I mean when I was ready to play, I think every DJ was busy doing something, maybe chasing some girl or doing something. So they just told me Vyrusky Charlie for play, and after that it became like a Vyrusky show. So I played for like 5 years. I was like the main DJ. It was just me and someone DJ until we had to. I was like, now we just have to put everybody on. So I'm part of like Tidal Rave, like the brand, the festival. So I just don't play on Tidal Rave. So I'm part of
shout of Tidal. Super Bowl, no. Ebini.
But guys, Vyrusky mentioned that he would say he blew up in Kumasi first, right? He used to play for Shatta as well. When
I get my title, relationship, we'll come to that one.
Was that after? I'm asking
don't
because
go to that one yet.
No, I'm asking because he says that he's still a part of Tidal Rave, right? One would think that because you're not working with Echo anymore, you won't also be part of that property as well. But also that speaks to me about loyalty, So that's why I'm also bringing Shatta in. At what point they met? Because I think you guys were together for a long while.
I think it was in the same year. It was in 2015. So I met. I was quite popular on campus. I mean, the question he asked was for like Ghana, right? But I was there, DJ on every campus. Like when you go to Central, it's Vyrusky, because I had played at the Pelogo. Every campus gig was me, right? But what made me the national thing was that concert. So in 2013, there was a concert on campus, right? I think it was Shatta. There was this tour they did. So Shatta came. Shatta didn't have a DJ then. He came with 2 CDs. And everybody was scared to play for him. I don't know what happened earlier on. So people were like this. So Bulldog came, and Bulldog was like, Vyrusky, if you play this, but for make me. So I was like, Bossu, if you will give me 10 cents there, Charlie, then I don't go play for you. Because I mean, I don't know his songs like that. So I need to full free and play. So I played for Shatta then. And since then, he wanted to work with me. But then I was working with Miss V and the Lynx crew. So I didn't want to, because I was like, I just have to stick to one brand to grow. So in 2015, when Julio became a manager, you know, Julio is like my friend from Echo House, like family. He was like, he doesn't think it conflicts the brand. So I spoke with Links Entertainment, and they were like, they don't think it's a problem. So I can just So I just spoke with them, and they're like, I'm still gonna play for Miss V and do my stuff, but I still work with Shatta Wale.
Hold on with the Shatta story. We'll come to that. That's a whole lot. That's side. It belong. You had mentioned you're also a commercial person, a commercial manager. What's the other side of Vyrusky that we don't know?
He likes jollof. I mean,
because we see the, and that's what people take out from you and forget that maybe also crowd school. Everybody was saying that the DJ now trying to good DJ.
My mom didn't want me to like play music starting, because I mean I come from a family where everybody's like, they're sharks, educated, they're making it big in their whatever corporate world and all that. So my mom didn't understand why I wanted to
be a spinner.
Yeah. So she knew I hated the word spinner. So she kept on calling me spinner, so I just give up. Yeah. I was like, wait, boy.
But what's the difference though? Spinner and DJ. Is it spinner there?
I mean, no disrespect to them, but like growing up, we used to see the spinners.
Yes, spinners increase tempo small.
Jay, don't do
no.
Across all songs.
Across all songs.
They mix every song like
they speed it, but that's the culture of a spinner.
Somewhere they catch bullets like
in Chester.
Spinner now. They're all DJs now.
But there are spinners.
No, there's an old terminology for DJs. Spinner.
The hinterland.
I just didn't like the word, but I mean, she gave up eventually because she realized this boy is not going. So, like you asked, I mean, I've been to school, right? I was in the business school. I did my master's. I mean, I just have like 2 more papers, then I'll be like a chartered insurer. I don't know when I'll write that paper, because right now they had problems there inside. So I mean, it was just more of like, okay, the book person, because of the family I come from. Like everybody's like that. So after the business school, I was a TA. I was actually a TA in a business school.
Oh, okay.
For my national service. After that, I just did my master's. Everybody thought I was going to work like in an insurance company or whatever, but I just didn't feel, and I didn't say no to that field because of DJing. No, I said no because of Echo House, because I mean we were building something, and I just felt this is something I was part of, so I didn't want to let go. So it wasn't even about playing music for me. It was just that I just wanted to work with Echo House, because after school I had like job offers from lots of people, but I was like, no, I'm just going to stick to Echo House. So working with Echo House, then came the opportunity to play at their events. So then campus people started knowing Vyrusky, then it just took off from there.
There is a lot of, I don't want to say, a lot of competition amongst DJs. Now, I only speak for Ghanaian DJs.
Okay.
How good or bad is this rift? I know, I mean, it might be very difficult to, we're not mentioning names of people, but how is that industry like? Because I know one of the, aside from musicians and players, football players as well, who find a lot of, you think they are friends on the pitch, forget. Oh, that one, you see the team goes to 4-4-2, but we are playing 4-1-1. Oh yeah, it happens. I mean, players they beef themselves constantly. I'm playing for some big team. I've come from some England. You are playing for some team in Southern Korea, Konabi somewhere, and then I come to compare yourselves. You feel like we have arrived. You know those things.
They're all international.
No. We have international, and international. I'm an international player. You are an international player. There are differences. Yeah. So there's a lot of how deep is this thing, and is it in any way affecting the kind of cohesion that we're looking for amongst DJs in the quest to the promote Ghana agenda? No?
Okay, so I think I mean I've said this behind doors. I mean the DJs know I always say this. I think it's worse when it comes to DJs. Like people think artists fight or have like problems like competition and trying to not be in DJ with DJs is worse. Like it's crazy because sometimes the things they fight over, like you wonder, you're like, because I meet people, I have a couple of DJs not under me, like people that I helped groom, right? Like a lot of them. So whenever they meet, they talk about stuff, because now I don't really do nightlife now. So they talk about things people fight over. Like they fight over things like
you played the song I was going to play.
Yes.
I've heard that.
Why you they play my song? Why you touch my USB?
Huh?
Yeah, like, and it's
Betty.
That's so childish.
And I'm
No,
like,
it's that bad. And
why
I've
are you
experienced it.
fighting
That's how
over
come
this?
I'm asking him about this thing.
it's
like-
crazy. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Like, people hate you. Like, people hate you and they don't even know you. Like, I know there was this guy. What's his name? I want to remember. I'll mention his name. Some DJ. He didn't even know who I was. He always used to say a lot of like things about me, and I was right there, and he was talking about me. He didn't know it was me standing there. Oh, he has this name, and I was like,
I
bro.
will say, oh yeah, me. I know say that be you. I had a joke.
Yeah, he said, I said, Vyrusky. He said, oh yeah, that guy, that stupid guy. I was like, you see him before? He said, oh, some foolish guy like that. I said, hi, nice meeting you. He said, oh, what should be you? I said, Charlie, then they talk, I hear where they talk. I said, yo, you don't even know me from anywhere. So I think, sometimes competition is very healthy.
Is there scarcity in the DJ space, like to get gigs, to get good gigs, and to grow your own brand? Is there scarcity to foster such?
Yeah, I actually think there isn't, but it's about finding your space. Like, when I decided not to play Nice Life again, I did that because I knew where I'd found myself in the corporate world, in some kind of private parties and all that. There are a lot of, I tell people, over 100 weddings happen every weekend. They don't even get DJs to play.
Yeah.
So, everybody's trying to fight for the cool thing. Like, I want to play this kind of gig so that the people think I am the person. But if it's just about, like I say, surviving, there are so many gigs you can play on a weekend. Like, do you know the number of people that get married every weekend? Do you know the number of people that do parties, naming ceremony?
Funeral.
Even funerals, yeah.
So, I just don't understand why people always want to fight. I'm like,
Is it social media?
I think
So
so.
everybody wants to be at the glitz and glamour place, so everybody go day one side.
Yeah, everybody wants to look cool. Everybody wants to look like they are doing. I was having a conversation in DJ Law sometimes. I was like, it's not about looking like you are working on, because it's two different things. Like, some people will just play some gig. It is nothing, but there are things they will do and put out on social media. You understand? It's good for them because maybe it gives them more business. But another DJ will be in some corner and maybe he's making some very good money somewhere. Because at the end of the day, I tell people that it all boils down to making money, right? It's a business. It's not. We are not just doing this for fun, right? There's a DJ called DJ PK. I don't know if you know PK, old school guy. I'm not sure you know him, but PK. He will hate me for saying he doesn't make less than 70,000 every month, but nobody knows him. He's making money constant. Do you understand? But he's not more of I'm on social media. He doesn't even have a Twitter account.
Go and be fighting with anybody.
No, he's just
on ground.
he's booked and busy. Like, he's playing gigs every day. So it depends on what you want to achieve in life, right? So sometimes we all go in for the fame. I told people that trust me, going up, people will be like, oh, because you are popular, that's why you're saying this. I never thought of fame when I was coming up. I used to be the DJ who used to go to places, play for free, and walk away. Because I just didn't want to do a 9 to 5. And my parents told me that they are giving me 2 years to try all this. My dad would say all this bullshit. You have just 2 years. Because when I finished my master's, I was pretty young. I think I was around 22 or 23.
Masters.
Yes. So my dad was like,
hey,
you have time.
Yeah.
Oh, then.
So
But that's the thing. In school, I wasn't that guy.
I
wasn't that guy.
People they sweat for exams, they think about playlists.
Name one person for your class where every day they collect Charlie. Every day they collect the prizes. Get somebody like that,
That don't be me.
The people who get 90% and still go and say,
remember we had a big
you didn't
conversation.
mark this one
Yeah,
after your 90%.
Remember we had a big convo where a friend of mine came, Kia Santua, a fair lady who spoke from University of Ghana. We're talking about theater.
Oh, right.
Yeah, one of those people from kindergarten. Oh, YJ prices.
No, but I didn't used to be that guy. I wasn't.
Now, masters at 22 there.
23, I think. It was 21 after that. Just
25 steps. We become 25 for you.
Yeah.
So, I just had 2 years to mess around. So I just didn't want to go and work in the corporate office.
What was your beef with corporate?
I just didn't.
I'm saying it because I'm saying it because you're a successful intellectual.
Yeah.
You've got the masters and everything, and you're a successful creative.
Yep.
A lot of creatives just get ushered into the I hate 9 to 5 without really having a reason.
Okay,
So I want to.
So I think with me, I used to do internships, right? when I was in uni, like vacation,
all that.
No, I mean like vacation. I'll just work. I used to work in the corporate space because my dad, you won't stay home. It's either you try and work out or you stay and work, right? So I just didn't feel it was me waking up early that morning, going to do kind of routine work. I just wanted to be free to create. I mean, it's not. I don't have a beef with them, but I just didn't feel.
It wasn't you.
No,
It wasn't your space.
Yes, I just didn't see myself doing that. So that was enough motivation for me to work hard. So I was, because the people didn't know that they had given me just 2 years to
Prove yourself.
Yes. So I didn't care about the name. I didn't care about anything. I just playing it. I remember there was a
wanted
gig.
it to work.
Yes, there was this gig in Ashaiman. This guy, I was just about climbing the DJ booth. And this guy came to me. I was like, "What was it? If you flop, go beat you." Just before I got to it, I was like, bro.
That was motivation. He's a motivational
That's
speaker. I know him.
enough.
He's one of the motivational speaker. You misunderstood.
And it was some guy. And I was like,
man.
yeah, I was like, bro, what are you? That day it was like a Stoneboy concert in the club, like back to back Stoneboy, because I'm in a shower.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, this guy.
You better know. You better know.
You're done now.
I mean, it helped. So
Your hand no shake.
Is there?
it's so cool.
Vyrusky, this week you've been talking a lot about juju. Have you ever? And I mean, Guru was on a certain platform also speaking about things that happened
With
to
the
him. Have you?
Media
Have you? Just talking about the things
manipulation,
that
people,
happen in the
industry.
industry. Have you ever been faced with anything where you felt is the paranormal?
I think this story was, was quite popular in 2017. That's the reason why I did that dream fee, right? So I woke up one day and half of my face went off.
Say what now?
Like, I couldn't talk. I couldn't close my left eye. So if you realize sometimes I have something on my lips, it's because of what happened with me. So I woke up, I was okay. I spoke with people and I asked a friend to get me water. Like, I mean, just to drink because I was tired. So I just drank water.
Sorry, where were you? Home?
I was home.
Okay.
So I was with one of my people to give me water. I drank and that was it. Like when I drank the water, I couldn't keep the water in my mouth. It was just drooling. It was just... So I called my mom because I come from like a medical home. So I called my mom. I was like, mama, blah, blah, blah. I was like, Prefi. So I went home. She saw me and she was like, I mean, they know. So my mom was like, she actually thought it was like, what's it called? Yes. So I was like,
what did you say? I didn't hear what.
Paralysis.
I didn't hear what you're saying.
Partial paralysis, which would be a stroke.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think they call it
I've
Bell's
had one
palsy
before,
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I went to the hospital. I did a couple of tests, and the doctor was like, "Your immune system is so strong for this, but I mean, it's happened. So let's just treat it as such." It wasn't normal. I mean, but I had a spiritual father then, like a pastor. Like, I'm cool. So he called me, and it was like I shouldn't be scared. Like some people tried taking me to whatever juju to give me stroke. Right, and it was from. I mean, he said not. That's what he said. I mean, usually I don't want to believe in those things, right? Yeah. So he was like, it wasn't just one person. It was like 3 different people. They went separate.
Group chat.
And I was like, but wait, who am I? Who am I that 3 people will take me to?
They are not attacking you at that time. They're attacking what they
see.
know
will happen.
You are going
Or
to be.
potential. Yeah.
So I was like, okay. So my dad doesn't believe in that at all. I mean, my dad is that person that he's like, people fall sick. You wake up with headaches. Let's treat it as
A headache can go.
something. So I was supposed to heal in like 6 months per the doctor, but in a month or less than a month, I was okay.
What did you do?
I just kept on praying and just taking my drugs. Like in less than a month, I was back to, like I was okay. I still couldn't say some words. I couldn't say P. I couldn't say S. I couldn't say T. Like, it was terrible. I just left. I wasn't home then. I'd moved. I was in the Link's house. So I went to my mom. I stayed with my mom. Nobody at Link's knew because I didn't tell anybody. I just sat in my car. I just went home. Because when it happened, it was a bit off. So I didn't tell anybody. And I mean, I can't mention his name. I had someone in the industry. I can't mention his name. Who 2 weeks before it happened to me, called me and said he has seen something. Some people want to do me things. And because I don't believe in those things, I'm like, Charlie, we all will die. Whatever. Let's move on.
Charlie, you mentioned some gig be, some money be.
Charlie, they point the wrong way. This way.
I didn't want my own.
This way. No. Point this way.
DJ Vyrusky will play a show and they will pay him.
and you say fully collect. I want to know about
right now. Yo,
I want to digress from you a bit and talk about your mom, right? You said your dad is logic guy.
Yeah.
And mom is medical.
My dad is also medical, but
I hear a lot where it says, so that's where the shack is from, double A.
Oh,
we'll get to that. They say doctors medicate and God heals.
Okay.
I don't know if you've heard that before.
Yes, I have.
So is your mom, what side is she on?
I mean,
Because now you've called, this thing is wrong. The doctor says you are too strong to have this. Somebody to say somebody, they do you something.
Yeah.
And you said you worked with both your faith and the medicine.
Yes.
So I want to know what mom's perspective on that.
mom was like, I mean, you know, my mom kind of believes in, my dad is a Muslim.
Okay.
So that's where it stems from. My dad has a problem with some pastors and whatever. Yeah. So he doesn't even want to hear that spiritual thing I say
at all.
At all. So that's why he's like that when it comes to these things. But my mom has been there, like, she's a Christian. So she's like,
very lovely company.
a bit more possible. Like, you know,
She doesn't count it out.
no, she's like, it's, you just have to be careful, right? And she was looking for a reason for me to stop this whole deal. Just like, somebody catch you. DJ, do you understand? Oh, you have to watch it and all those things. And I was like, I mean, it's life. Like, if it's meant to happen, that's the fate I've built in my, like, I'm like, I tell people, whenever things happen to me, it's okay. Like, I'm not the person that when things go wrong, I'm like, I shoot myself. Like, I don't do that. I don't beat myself up. I'm like, if it was supposed to happen, like, I'm not kufi, but I have something I really believe in that says that let thy will be done on earth. That's something I don't joke with. So whatever happens to me in life, I tell people it's meant to happen. Because people get accidents and nothing happened to them. People get accidents and they die. I tell you that. That's one thing I got from my dad. If it's your time, it's your time.
Yeah, today, self, not everybody wake up.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, whatever happened to me, if it was my time to go, I would have gone. But maybe God was like, this is not his time. So I just treated it as a health issue. And I did a song for them because I had to get a hit song.
To let them know they miss call.
Yes.
But in all of this, right? What is that one advice that you give other people? Also, because even though the pastor has said it, the other industry person has said it, and then also the doctor says your immune system is too strong, it exists also because other people have shared stories of that happening. So
I've gone through the same
you've
thing.
gone through the same thing.
Paralysis.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what would you say to people? Because
paralysis. No me ka asime to me no me ka me bono.
Where now bono?
Can yanka paralysis. Yeah.
Because
also people have shared stories. I have heard, a few stories.
I think what I would say is just take care of yourself. I mean, I tell people there are things happening in the world. There are demons. There are whatever. You can't stop them from working. They will still do whatever they have to do. But what I just say is that take care of yourself, protect yourself, pray. Whatever you believe in. If you are a Muslim, if you are, if you serve some lesser God, whatever you believe in, right? Make sure you pray. Make sure you talk to your people and just live right. My dad always says, don't envy people. Don't do anything against people. Just live your life because you can't stop anything. People can just want to harm you for just existing in life. You haven't done anything to them, but the fact that you are fully, if I do you something.
So did you tell Shatta and Kwame about what happened with that?
Kwame knew, but I don't think Shatta knew. Kwame knew because I was in the same house with Kwame when it happened. But Shatta, when I sent the song to Shatta, I was like, oh, Vyrusky. And I sent him a video because the song was a hit song at Carbon nightclub before it came out. I used to play there. That's what I used to do. I mean, with the link songs. Angela was a hit song there before it came out. Door, Ajinfi. So there's people at Carbon always had like the exclusives. So I sent him a video of people jamming to Ajinfi at Carbon. And he saw the video. I was like, boss, you have already the song top. So he just did the verse there, just sent it to me.
How was your relationship like, with
Shatta?
With Shatta after playing dual places and all of that? And yeah, how you guys like?
We are best friends. Me and Charles there. I call him Brad Charles. Me and Brad Charles there. We are best friends. So
yeah,
like I always say that I became a believer in Shatta Wale before I started working with him. It was 2013 or 2014 at Base Awards at the stadium. I didn't know who he was. Like, I mean, I knew there was a bandana, but nobody knew where he went to. So I was just there with Albert in the stadium, and there was this guy coming on the cross, and the whole stadium was shaking, and I had goosebumps. I was like, who be this guy? And Albert was like, oh, the guy bandana and things. So I became a believer in the brand even before I started working with him. So the relationship is more of, it's not like, even if we are not working together now, I mean, which is obvious because people know, we are still, I mean, when I meet Shatta Wale, we are still friends.
I mean, I'm getting some. I'm getting some information be here that.
Is quiet. I don't like it.
Why are you pointing at people? I don't understand.
Well, first off, I'm told to ask who's Razak Pharmacy.
That's my dad.
Yes. I don't have to continue there. Oh, they're giving me information.
But the person knows, so why would you now ask like you don't know?
No, relax.
I don't
relax.
Who is that?
Who is that? You make a cute name of
ask my question.
They are giving me breakdown. Listen, the guys still here. Don't be small boy. Listen. 10%. Listen, guys. Make everybody collect 10% for this man in life inside.
I said he's already promised everybody
for knowing him.
Yeah, already
I be informed. Charlie, you mentioned Charles. And when we had Charles here, we met Junior and Shatta as well. He came with all of them. So I want to throw that same dynamic back to you. That who are you when you are not Vyrusky? And does that persona impact all of this in any way?
I think when I'm not Vyrusky, I'm Farouk.
And who's Farouk?
So
the
Farouk,
son of the richest.
Yes.
You never do that.
Mr. Wako doesn't like those things.
I leave over there. The son of the richest.
Oh no, I beg.
Oh, maybe richest spiritual.
Yes.
Something.
Creativity.
Dollar TV. Yeah, dollar TV.
I beg you. When I'm not Vyrusky, I'm Farouk. I just like to be in my space. For the kind of person I am, people sometimes wonder why I'm a DJ because I don't like going out. I just like to stay home and watch movies, eat jollof, play game.
And jollof, there is no compromise.
When they take play.
And support a team that breaks my heart, but I'll still support them till Manchester United till I die.
Bro. Since the time you sit down,
Indeed.
Oh man,
with the tires, so Chelsea guy did, but
the way they deal with me for
with the tires,
see my scar.
Connecting to yes.
I cry. I think I'm just saying no. Even me, I'm all United.
Connecting to yes.
I give him now.
So Chelsea boy, but
all the current boys be United guys. It just be the team they embarrass us.
But very soon we go. But
very soon
will be fine.
Say yes, very soon. You're swabbing here after that.
You'll be fine.
United very soon there.
Vyrusky, what do you envision for the industry? Because I think that DJing has become such a big deal. Right?
Like
in the past couple of years, a lot of people have gotten into the space. A lot of people now are proud to refer to themselves as DJs. Not spinners. Did you see this happening? And then also, where do you envision taking the whole DJing to for yourself and for others as well? Because there are a lot of other people that you groom.
Okay, so I mean, like I said, I have to give props to one guy. I mentioned his name, Kwesi Asumedu. That's like maybe you've met him. Kwesi.
Yeah, no Kwesi.
Yeah, he's been my manager from like day one. And Kwesi said this. I remember Kwesi telling me this 2015 that this is what he sees. That this is the future. This is what DJing is becoming. So it's gonna become. So let's not restrict yourself to this. That's why I started this whole music thing and all that. So let's not restrict ourselves to just playing music, because it goes beyond just being behind the machine to becoming a brand, right? So now I'm happy, actually very happy, because now I see a lot of amazing DJs doing crazy things like ADDJ, Wallpaper, like all the boys like Milzy. They're doing amazing stuff, and it's become, because I like money small. Right, I've always wanted to charge certain amounts for events, because my role models are in Ghana is DJ Black, hands down, forever DJ Black. But outside I have DJ Snake. So if you sit down and watch me, I copy a lot of things he does, right? So there's DJ Snake and Calvin Harris. Growing up, I used to see them make $20-something million from being a DJ. And I'm like, how you be DJ? You make who do you make? I don't even know now, boy. So I've always wanted to be that guy to charge that, because I realized that now I have to add on to the brand, right? So that's when I started doing all this music. And I'm happy now that everybody else is doing, because you have a lot of other DJs putting out songs, trying to grow the brand to become more than just a DJ. They have their concerts, they have like, and it's amazing. So I feel we are on the right path. We are going somewhere, and I mean it's small steps, but we'll get there.
Vim.
Well,
okay. We have 4 minutes left.
Vyrusky mentioned something I think we are missing out on. He said that Adrian Fee was a big song in the club before it hit the streets, and I think it gives us a very interesting perspective on how, songs become commercial hits. And as a DJ, I just wanted to find out from him the dynamics that goes into, identifying records, or what is the litmus paper or litmus testing as a DJ. He's also a producer, so he gets the benefit of knowing both sides, being behind the scenes and being involved in the scenes and being there after the scene is over. So was it intentional to run the Links records through the clubs? Because I know Links, I think either yourself or Kwame told me that when the song is done, you play to a security man, you play to a watch seller, you play to a buffalo seller, just to get their feedback, and that determines if the song is going to fly or not. But adding that to the club, playing the club, because you I think I dare say you are arguably the artist I know who has a hit song before it becomes a hit song. Because even with the last one, Broken Heart, Broken Heart was already flying on TikTok before. So I don't know if it is a hack or it is really a proven technique or a proven litmus test that other artists should take a look at.
I think another thing, when I was in the clubs, when I was very active in the clubs, let me rush small. I used to control the clubs. I used to control the music that's being played in the club. People used to come to the club like Carbon because they want to listen to a Vyrusky set. So I had a chance to break new songs to people. And once Vyrusky plays it, they feel it's cool. So when, the whole Links thing started with the art, Kwame Eugene and all that, I was like, let me just take advantage of this. Because whenever I break, because when I was playing at Dream Feet, it wasn't even mastered. If you hear the beats I was playing in the club, and people used to pay attention because, what song is Vyrusky playing? I remember at a wedding, I played Angela. Mr. Easy, even the tweet is there. He even tweeted it. I just played Angela at a big wedding. Nobody knew. The song wasn't out. Nothing, not mastered. It was the old version with Kwame Eugene. Cool Beats hadn't touched the song. And I played it there. Mr. Easy heard it and was like, nah, this is so he came to tweet about the song. It was supposed to be a remix. I don't know. That didn't happen. So that's different. So I think I had a hack. I was like, okay, let me use this to my advantage. Because now people believe in when Vyrusky plays something. That's why I used to fight. The DJs know this. I used to fight a lot of DJs when we started this whole Play Ghana music. Because I'm like, I think you still have the power to break songs to people. It depends on how you break the record in the club. Right? You just have to play it a certain way, get a hype. Now there's a hype man. It makes work very easy. Because he can just say a lot of crazy things about it. We can play the song back to back. So there was the hack. So whenever Links had a song, like he said, we give it to the security guy to listen. Whatever thing he says, because he's a consumer too. When the song comes out, he's going to have an input on it. So from the security guy to everybody, then I was like, okay, I have the club. I have Carbon. People come there. The workers there want to listen to new music every time. Because it became a thing that, Vyrusky will play some new song. So then that was the hack. When I played and I realized that they like it, they really, really like it there, that's it. Then I know that it's really going to...
Must a DJ get to the level of Vyrusky to command such influence in the club?
It depends on where you are playing and how they value you. Because, the truth is, if you are not really some DJ and they expect you to just come and play some things and you come and play some maybe your friend you song.
A DJ once told us that the reason why it's very difficult for them to play Ghanaian records or Ghanaian songs was because when you play the records, you kill the energy in the club, or you kill the energy at the party. So they are forced to play some type of music to sustain the energy
and the vibe.
But you being there, seeing it, being through, or at what point do you introduce? Let's just say you're having a master class. You're talking to a DJ who also wants to support Ghana music, wants to contribute their quota to the.
Some people have said that
when you drop Ghana songs,
they are not even lying because I've been at events where a DJ was playing and he kept playing Ghana music and was dead, and he just dropped Killing Them. I mean, I think it was the biggest song then. He played Killing Them by Burna Boy, and it was like Jesus Christ has come. Like the whole place, everything changed. So, so I don't know what's wrong then, right? But I think this is something some DJs also do. The fact that you are saying play Ghana music doesn't also mean that it has to be back to back to back like that. You see, this is my trick. Whenever I load a song I'm not sure of, maybe it's a Ghana song, I know that maybe it might drop the tempo.
Why must it drop the tempo?
I got your point. I got your point.
Go. Ignore me, you. Like, you say they worry me. That's why.
I always back it up with.
Now that the United guy we are saying.
I always back it up with a very big song. So whenever I'm playing a song that I feel, it go feel
go sideways,
some way small. Because I mean, I always used to tell people that people that come to the clubs and all those things, they listen to Apple Music a lot. Yeah. There are some top songs they want to hear in the club, right? So I have those songs down because it's not their fault. These are the songs they listen to every day. So when they come to the club and you're not playing it for them, so if you come in back to back, you play like some Ghana songs. Those days, like Ghana songs, like some 8 or 9. And when you play the first one, you realize you're a DJ. If the vim drop, you see. Know. Yeah. So the next one, you go know. If I look up and play some Buga or something. You see, when you play the Buga, when they charge, then maybe you go introduce them again. Because I mean, I said this. I mean, this it's conscious. Tidal Rave last year. If you realize my set, I did 98% Ghana music.
Yeah.
I didn't play. And it's Tidal Rave. Everybody there wants to hear everything that my pianos and my set. I did just Ghana music, and it was like one of the sets everybody went home talking about.
Another thing too that I wanted to find out from you. I'm so sorry, Debbie, please. I want to find out from you, or maybe on behalf of the DJs. You may not speak for all of the DJs, but why is there the need to throw it back 10, 20 years ago to the records? Is it that the records that we are hearing now are not produced and mastered properly to give the oomph, to give that? Because every time we go to these events like the Tidal Raves and whatnot, there has to be a throwback, like what's going on? Like, you guys know something we don't know? I mean, it works, but I'm just saying that isn't that our songs, the catalog is not good enough to sustain a set without having to
get the answer in question.
I will defend the DJ sport. I mean, with Tidal Rave, it's because the new songs you want to hear, the artists are on the bill, and we are not supposed to play them.
Oh yeah, sure.
No, like Tidal Rave.
Okay.
That one I know that.
But outside Tidal Rave.
Okay. Like, outside Tidal Rave, I mean, we already know the thing. You see, the truth is right. Let me just say, at a point, I mean, no, we are getting better. I can say this now because we are getting better.
Yeah.
I won't lie. As a DJ, those days, whenever you load a Ghana song, you have to EQ the song. If you're like me, that you want the mix to come out right.
I beg you.
When you mix it with any other song, the quality wasn't good.
Wow.
So you have to tweak buttons.
You have to fix it there
before you release it. Otherwise, when you drop it, it's like.
Do the producers know this? Do the artists know this?
It always sounds good in the speakers in the house. When
I think this feedback, because
now they are working on it now.
I'm hearing this for the first time because the other time I heard it was the BPM. You play a particular song, the BPM is at a particular level. Yeah. You drop a Ghana song, the BPM.
So I'll help you out.
So
the beef is that when I do my song, why should I give it to Olile to mix it for me? Ibi you do am.
Yeah.
Hey, you have a problem.
So I'd rather do it myself.
Yeah.
And that is also another major problem among some producers.
No, we are suffering from doing it myself.
It's not that it's wrong. The thing is that the person I'm even going to give it to, is the person going to treat it the way I want it to be treated? You see, it's not only the person who's going to mix it. As in, I've given the song to you. You yourself, I'm giving the song to you. Question mark. Whether you do it well for me, and you see, because it might be hard for me to tell you that I don't like the mix you've done for me. I'd rather than do my own thing myself.
I think you need a kiddie in your life. Kiddie will tell you, like, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he said it here. He said it. Yeah, he's very open about this.
Bro, that's why you do the banku. I mean, because it got to a point. Kiddy, before a song comes out, Kiddy will send it to like 3 or 4 different producers. And there's like, we're not beefing. When you play it and I don't like it, I don't like them. But next time we'll go work. So they have to understand, because now our links, when the beat is done, there's somebody else who mixes it. We give to maybe Gex or maybe Master Ghazi, because they have that. Because outside, that's what nobody. Timbaland has never mixed a song in his life. He just plays his beats, and the beat, he won't mix the beat. He will send the beat to someone to
people
mix
should YouTube this. Go and check Kanye West going to Timbaland to play a drum line for him. That's a drum line. You should really see how then Timbo deflects upstairs. But you know,
that's why we have a little problem with ourselves.
Little, it's big
because you see, with all the money you are making, right? All the cash revenue you are receiving, right? What would it cost you? Compared to the, I'm not saying don't buy your sneakers or don't buy your shadows or don't buy your car. But what would it cost you
a lot
to pay individual, experts in making sure that your product stands the test of time?
Only if you are selling Queen and they are buying, will you go invest in original?
Hey, girl,
that's an answer for you.
We have to wrap it up.
Yeah, but I have one last question for Vyrusky, because yesterday we were talking about Lomo Lomo. Kiddy's Lomo Lomo.
Lomo.
Lomo. What is it?
Lomo.
Thank you very much.
No, the word is Lomo, but the singing. I beg you, production. Let's end the show with this.
Let's my question. I beg. Because we are not going to finish this Lomo.
Ask
anytime soon. Right? Yesterday,
Lomote, please go on.
Yesterday, the question Jay asked about what genre Lomo falls in, whether it's Afrobeats or maybe hip life, where would you put
high
it?
life?
It's
high life.
Afro high life.
It's what?
Afro
high life.
It's contemporary.
You know, Afrobeat still has high life in there, so.
Oh, a same way. Jay,
we are ending.
You ended. When you ended.
You want to hear it?
I don't understand. How many times you want to play this thing?
Our time is up.
Lomo. How don't you hear Lomo?
Like
everybody says, everybody hears Lomo apart from Jay.
You guys know that.
Culture Daily was brought to you by Telecel.